Rell Vert's rise to fame has been one full of death and betrayal, from turning his back on his former gang to losing his closest friends due to gun violence.
What? What's up? It's your boy Stevie83 back with another react. You know what I'm saying? Today we're reacting to Rell Vert. You know, I called myself, I used to be a gangster. I used to be a wannabe gangster. You know, I'm not going to get into it too deep. We'll save that for another time. But I still have it in here. When I got out of the penitentiary, I left the streets behind. I ain't been back yet. We're going to get into it. This is the only way I stick to the streets is on the internet now. So, for all you kids growing up, the streets ain't the place to be. Make that money. Get that guap. I wish I knew that before. You know what I mean? But we're going to get into it today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.
Rell Vert has overcome a dark past as he navigates his rap career through the grimy streets of Chirac. While being associated with Chicago's notorious bloodhounds, the Rell Vert story is one full of substance abuse and betrayal, as his former gang is gunning for Vert as we speak.
You mad? You shot your stuff on the drill? You was a goofy.
Where you get that watch from, Vert?
I said as a kid.
Man, y'all niggas crazy, man.
We really want that nigga, man. Roll past Fat Rob so many times. Is that no points, no bucket? Is that lame? Get it up there, stupid.
Once the world find out who you really is, King, they not gonna like you, King.
And you wanna sit up there and diss your motherfucking cousin for some clout?
One of the bullets pierced this door. We found a shell casing on the sidewalk. The same sidewalk where 4 men were shot.
Woo! We're getting into it today, Rell Vert. Let's go.
Vert was born and raised between 67th and 79th. He went to Henry O. Tanner Elementary while growing
But we ain't 63.
Up off 67. Being the youngest of 8 children, Vert grew up playing basketball, and since his mom would have a job at Foot Locker, he was always seen in the latest Jordans. Later, after moving to 79th, Vert would attend Emil G. Hirsch High School, where he would be kicked out for fighting, and transfer to Harlan High School, where he would be kicked out again for fighting. Vert does describe himself as somewhat of a bully, since he had a lot of friends, and if he had beef, so did his 20 friends. It was around this time that Vert's father had been sentenced to 5 years in prison, and this would clearly get to Vert and display through his behavior. Thankfully, Vert would end up with a girl to settle down with in about 2017, who he would end up staying with for quite a while, and she would help him navigate through these confusing times.
Hey, you gotta have a thorough broad on your side. If you ain't got a thorough, you know what I mean? If you ain't got a thorough, then you lacking. In 2025, you lacking. If you ain't got a thorough, it's over.
It's notable to also mention that it was around this time that Vert would really start to hang out with Jay Boogie and the infamous Lil Jeff, the Bloodhound Brothers. Vert claims that he had been smoking weed since he was 13, and it wasn't until about 18 years old that he would start getting into Xanax and Percocet, which would have a major impact on Vert moving forward. Similar to—
Dang, man. I know I pause it a lot on these reactions, but I hear stuff like that, and I just gotta stop. I gotta say it. Man, do not get on them Percocets and them pills. All it does is just ruin your life, man. Take it from a mug that knows. I'm still in recovery from this stuff, but I've been 8 years clean now. Shout out. Woo!
To Lil Jeff, after high school, Vert would start to be rejected by colleges for playing basketball, and that would really start to kill his confidence. Vert would at that point fully shift his focus to making music, and the rest would be history. Now, Vert's controversy would start around this time with his old hood, Trap City, as he's seen here with them in this photo. Trap City Rob and other members—
He was a Trap City member? Whoa, Rell Vert, what are you doing?
would make claims that ever since Vert started hanging with Lil Jeff and the Bloodhounds, that he would start to switch up. This all would come full circle, as we all know Lil Jeff was killed outside of Trap City Rob's grandma's house, and he would even be picked up and arrested at that same location later on, but I digress.
Yeah, we know that.
What seems to be his first video titled Piss Me Off, shot by AMF Visuals, which at the end he would even say, "Shout out them Bloods." The following month in December 2021, Vert would drop another visual for Gang Shit, featuring the famous Bloodhound JB Bin Laden, which was Vert's first huge song. JB Bin Laden is one of the longest known members of Bloodhounds and had already been rapping with some of the big names at the time. Not only did this help boost Vert's career, but it would also solidify Vert as a publicly known Bloodhound, in which his friends from Trap City would start to notice a change in Vert. Soon, to start off 2022, he would sit down for an interview with Truth Teller TV, where Vert would bring Trap City Taro on camera, and would also let the world know where he's from.
I'm from 67 Trap City and 79 Drill City. My name Rell Vert, man.
This interview would be a pivotal moment, considering Taro was starting to catch wind of everybody's feelings back in Trap City about Vert switching up. However,
I don't know how you just get to switch up like that. back in my era where we came from, you switch, you done. It's over for you. You know what I'm saying? It's over for you if you switch. Blood in, blood out.
This was undeniable, and Vert knew that he had to keep going hard at this point. Thankfully, AMF Visuals would approach Vert with an offer to shoot his videos for free, as long as he could just keep dropping them on his channel. He would even go as far to offer to manage Vert's career. This kind of opportunity is extremely rare to come by, and Vert knew this. After this moment, history was made, and Vert would go on to drop about 8 visuals in 2022, amounting in over 1 million views, including tracks like Poof and I Love My Draco featuring Lil Jeff. Through all of the motion and recognition that Vert was receiving, he wanted to give back to the friends that he grew up with in Trap City. So on Vert's 21st birthday, he decided to bring AMF to the block and do a vlog to shine some light on where he came from.
Dang, I gotta check that out.
Vert would seemingly slow down on music a bit, dropping 4 visuals, which include Op K featuring Lil Jeff and Stretched, which sits at about 2.5 million views to date, which is clearly Vert's first song to not only hit 1 million, but over 2 million. However, as much
we gotta hit them numbers. We gotta run it up. Y'all can run me up like that, right?
Running drills. We would hear about it when Vert would be on live with his ops, and they would claim that Vert recently shot himself on a drill by accident.
I ain't got but 2 hats. 2.
Man, cause you shot yourself on a drill.
Alright, okay. You gonna say that? You gonna
Put
say
that on Maya. You ain't
gonna
shoot
say
yourself
that?
on a
You
drill.
gonna say that? Okay, but guess what?
Fuck.
Get y'all dumb ass.
You was a goofy.
I'm not sure how valid this claim is, but it seems true since Vert doesn't really deny it.
He
This would
shot
continue to
himself
become the
bad
narrative
on his
moving
own
forward.
drill.
Not to mention,
Kinda
around
goofy
2023,
shit is
Vert
that?
would seemingly lose his mother, and in his words,
Oh
my
man,
music
rest
was
in
weak.
peace. Get a little moment of silence for her. That's good.
When I lost my mom. So I quit and let Jeff take over. But 2024, Vert would hit the ground running, dropping projects back to back, including FTO, which is at over 1 million views. He was ready to prove to everyone that he was here to stay as a drill rapper. But unfortunately for Vert, 2024 was about to be the most life-changing year yet. In June 2024, Lil Jeff would be gunned down right outside of Trap City Rob's grandmother's house. R.I.P. Lil Jeff. Soon after, Vert would drop a vlog from his recent 23rd birthday back in May, in which we...
So I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Somebody got to square it up for me. Somebody got to... Time out on the field. Now, he was with Trap City. He left Trap City to be with the Bloodhounds. Then, once he goes to the Bloodhounds, he starts drilling on Trap City? Man, what?
We would see the bond that Vert and Lil Jeff really shared together. Then, only a month later, in July 2024, the Bloodhounds would lose another member, Lil Scoom, after he was
See, there's another man down.
backdoored by a female. R.I.P. Lil Scoom. Vert was now dealing with the loss of his 2 friends after just celebrating his 23rd birthday together. He would be seen on the couch of DJU TV for a full in-depth interview, considering the last time he was seen on this same couch was with Lil Jeff back in May. We would really get to know Vert through this interview, where he talks about his drug addiction, making a girl snort a perk, and also seen flexing a watch, which he claims he stole from the ops.
You mix they drugs anyway, so that shit get you higher. That you mix it. The motherfucker makes a Zen with a perk in it, you know? That shit get you higher, so shit.
Shit.
Okay. No, it's actually a video posted of yourself doing it. You and the white girls.
I made the white girl Tony. I made her Tony. I said, yeah, boy, go ahead. We in the county, yeah, though.
Yeah, go ahead. Hit the Tony. Hit the Tony.
Motherfuckers go through shit, man. Motherfuckers go through shit, man. So it's like, I don't know shit. And it's a control stuff and shit. So you know how that shit go.
These free watches, right? These fly ass watches y'all be having on y'all wrist. You got one on right now. Where you get that? Where you get that watch from, Vert?
Damn, he's lean.
I tell you how to kid.
God, he's up there. I hope he. I know he made it out that night, but God, if you ever see any friends like this, guys, I'm telling you, you ever see any friends like this, check on them. Stay with them all night. Stay with them all day. Be with them. Because when they get that lifted, you get to mixing them Zans with the perks. That's good. That shit just shuts down that's a whole different kind of animal right there. Trust me. I've been doing it. I used to do it. I've been off of this stuff for 8 years now, but I've been doing it my whole life. I know about it. That's one thing I know about it. Drugs, prison. I can't really say a lot of others, but I know a lot. But if you with somebody that's in that condition, you stay with them all night until they're better. Because if not, you might wake up and they might not be there tomorrow.
Glee.
They love his butt and shit.
What was that say? Let us wet his shit. Hey, you see this? Bring your shit back, man. Bring your shit back. Just call the phone. Yeah. That's all.
Look at the clowning these young boys are.
Man, y'all niggas crazy.
Call me
man.
back. You want your
Jeffin'
watch
murder
back?
would take
Call
the internet
me
by
back,
storm.
bro.
And soon
Come
everyone
get
knew
it.
who the Bloodhounds were, and Vert was ready to capitalize on this opportunity. Because in 2024, Vert would drop a total of 18 visuals, racking up over 12 million views. Now, just like every other story we cover, as soon as an artist gets a ton of recognition, someone from their past feels like they got left behind. In this case, it would be none other than Trap City Taro, the person who would be seen sitting right next to Vert in his very first interview.
He looks
Taro
sad.
would go on DJU to let the world know that he thinks Vert is, quote, fake, and he switched up.
He was playing in that middle shit for too long, lying to us like he went with my, this your best friend and shit. You lying to us, and we your real homies. You don't even know dude. You met dude in 2021. So you've been knowing him for 3 years, and I've been knowing you for 10 years. That's why we fell out.
The adding ain't adding.
And the niggas that he's around, they didn't see that shit in a couple more months. Let him get around the people. He ain't thorough. He ain't genuine.
Yeah.
He fake. For real.
Damn.
It wouldn't take long for Vert to respond, and they would engage in this back and forth where Taro claims that when the Bloodhounds find out who Vert really is, that they won't fuck with him anymore.
Man, hey, look, listen, folks. Y'all know what's to Lil Jeff. Y'all know about my show. Y'all know what the he do. He was punishing all that. We really wanted that nigga, man, to roll past Fat Rob so many times. Is that no points, no bucket? Is that lame? Could never hang with us. You know that these niggas straight fans of us from my dead Uncle Greg, but y'all know though. But you niggas is acting just like them the other side, gang.
Man, see, all this, I feel like this, like, is just environment.
Niggas, man.
That young man could be a better person.
Get it up there, stupid. Hey, you know,
just told me about you, gang. I ain't gonna say shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing close to keep between me and him. So I ain't gonna say nothing. Just all I know, look, your homies know you are fucking goofy, and they know your ain't right. Once the world find out who you really is, gang, they not gonna like you, gang.
Well, Vert would say, stop trolling before we do that shit again.
It's getting hot in here.
Referring to the get back that the Bloodhounds got on Trap City Vell. Trap City Vell was murdered as revenge for Lil Jeff. And on top of that, at Vell's funeral, the Bloodhounds would slide again, taking the life of Vell's innocent sister. After this, Vert would be seen on No Jumper, where he would open up about losing Jeff and Scoom.
Shit, where was you at when you heard the news about Jeff?
Exactly.
I was in the crib. Yeah, I just had to talk to Blood too. That shit crazy. I was supposed to be in the crib with Blood, but I was doing other shit.
He was supposed to be on the ride with Blood.
Vert would also be seen shortly after with one of Lil Jeff's exes and T-Slick getting matching tattoos in memory of Lil Jeff. And apparently, Vert is directly related to the late FBG Duck. And the notorious Mama Duck would call out Vert for not showing respect after going to his funeral.
You know that's my little cousin, right?
Vert, yeah.
His mama last name Weekly. That's my first cousin. I didn't talk to Terrell. His name Terrell. Y'all call him Vert, but his name Terrell. And I'm telling my little cousin, I can take this shit from these other people, Vert, but Terrell, I can't take it from you, baby. You want to get it in the middle of this shit, and you want to sit up there and diss your motherfucking cousin for some clout.
For
Vert
some
would
clout.
respond by denying these claims.
Clout don't never go over one. Blood ain't, man, come on.
I didn't go to dude's funeral. I don't give two fucks about no duck. 63rd, none of that. Vert would also troll the ops after they allegedly came to take out Vert and got met with a headshot while hanging out the window of a vehicle. I guess to top all this off, Vert's hairstylist would let the world know that
he got a headshot hanging out the window like, oh, you out the window, right? Point. You shoot a headshot. You know what I call it? I call it a toppy-woppy around here. That boy got hit with that toppy-woppy.
After visiting Vert and saying, quote, I'm not gonna do none of that weird cluck vibe ass shit. And Vert would respond with, you broke and want some clout. By 2024, Vert would shift his focus back in a positive direction, pushing his career forward. He would be involved in a vlog with Brandon Buckingham, where they were shot at leaving a studio.
Shooting happened right outside of Studios. As a matter of fact, I want you to come take a look at this.
I remember when that happened.
Pierced this door, and that's not the only
Brandon
one.
Buckingham's
We found a
cameraman
shell
got a
casing
hit.
on the sidewalk, the same sidewalk where 4 men were shot.
But more notably, Vert would then be brought out to a Trippie Redd show,
Trippie
seen backstage
Redd?
at Juice WRLD Day, and put out a video with Netspend titled What It Was, which is at almost 1 million views now. However, to wrap up 2024, Vert would drop a diss track titled Sweet, where he would diss the ops from Trap City. Then he would post the crime scene where his ops were gunned down, with the caption saying, "And they want to diss me?" Vert was clearly still on a dark path, and things were about to get worse. Coming into
That was
2025,
Monty Lil
Vert has
Raj
dropped
shit.
4 tracks at the time of this recording.
That was
A
all
couple
Lil
being
Jeff,
Used to
though.
Be
You
Dusty,
can't get
featuring
no-
Baby Chief.
Hold up, bro. You can't get no clap for that. That was all Lil Jeff's work.
And Chasin', which has hit over 1 million
That's
views.
why
But
Lil
other
Jeff
than
lost
that,
his
Vert has
life
been faced
because
with
he
a
was
ton
the
of controversy.
only one willing to get in the front line, run up in they shit, go in the house. He should have had his man right beside him, folks. For real, folks. Like if you running, bah, 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 you know what I mean? You can't go in the blind. You know what I mean? Think about the war zone. You got to stay in cover, my brother.
Controversy. Starting with Vert snorting a Percocet with females and posting a video of a woman dancing on his head. Not to mention Rico Reckless, who is a longtime friend of the Bloodhounds, would clap back at Vert after he was trolling in the comments saying, "You let your homie die on a drill, stop playing with me, shorty." Referring
Exactly.
to Lil Jeff. Vert
I
would
knew
then
that was
respond by
Vert.
saying he would fly out to Texas to slap Rico's son.
He only letting them do that because his son will never be in Chicago. But he don't, motherfucker gonna come out there to Houston. Hey, Grouchy, what you want? Motherfucker gonna come out there to Houston, smack the fuck out of his
You're
son.
not coming to Houston, bro. Let's get real, bro. Come on.
What makes you think you gonna try to even play with us?
It is clear that Vert is dealing with some deep-rooted trauma, after he would then post that he was in a dark place and felt alone. And not too long after
That's
this,
some
we would
drugs.
see Vert on IG Live dancing when he got Percocet, then nodding off. Now,
Exactly.
this should be extremely alarming
That's some
to
drug.
anyone
Now,
who knows
now all
Vert.
you gotta
And
do
after
is
seeing
walk
his
up
drug
on him.
use get perpetually
Toppy
worse
woppy
after
time.
losing Jeff and Scoom, I really hope that Vert can pull himself out of this dark place before it's too late. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
He
Rell
said it
Vert's
for
rise
me.
to fame has been
He said it for me. It's back. It's done. I'm sorry. We'll be back tomorrow with another one. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I'll see y'all. Peace.